Hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good day so far today as we go ahead and get ourselves into yet another episode of Forlorn Dirge, a D&D 5e actual play set within a homebrew setting of my own. Fun little dark fantasy campaign we've got going on over here, everyone. As we're also joined by a wonderful bevy of a party over here. Say hello, wonderful party over here.
Hello. Wonderful party.
Yeah, over here.
Alright. Hope everyone's faring well so far as we go ahead and get into things. First up, we're going to go ahead and make sure to get some introductions underway. Remember who everyone is and who they are playing. Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian. He, him pronouns, and I'm playing Cans Bulduric, he, him pronouns. You know how it be.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ryder.
Although I am a contestant writer, she, they, him pronouns, and I play our gnome, Nimila Pagefield, pronouns she, they.
Alright, thank you as well. Game?
Hello, I'm Game. He, him pronouns. I play Sanail, the monk. He, him pronouns.
Hi. And thank you as well, thank you all. I am Conversilicon, call me Nate or Nathan, he, him pronouns. I am the game master for tonight and all other nights when it comes to Forlorn Dirge. Last time on Forlorn Dirge, the party finally made it to the hamlet of Fasrim. They found it in an abandoned state almost. And alongside it, on the edge of the village, was one individual watching over the pyres before him, who revealed himself to be Leiroth Jorel, the god of war that you were here to find. Leiroth was unable to make a full leave to assist, though, as he was bound to the land on his own accord to protect it. But the population gone due to a curse that manifested and took the lives of all of the mortals here. Leiroth Jorel was the only one left, with no one to protect. Nothing to do but look at the empty homes and the dead bodies around. With the village burned down by all of you, you freed him from his binds. And now, you all make your way back to the town of Siona, alongside with a vial of blood from the god of justice, Bryn. What would y'all like to do now on this morning after?
We're back in town.
Not yet. You're not even a full day away, like half a day away at this point, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
we stopped to take
Have
a rest.
conversations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen.
We had a combo with each one of us at some point, and we got attacked by birds. Kind of birds.
Some very scary birds that went down a little bit
Elliot.
quickly.
They had like antlers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah. It is the day after all of that. You only have a few hours left to take before you get to the town of Silena.
Mm-hmm.
A little stretch before we fly off again.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to add.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'll need 2d20s for your way back then, as you take on to your Vesserabs for flight. The
What
same
if
formation
now?
before. What is a d20? Well, it's a dice that has 20 sides to it.
I'll roll one. Hmm.
I roll one as well. Ah, 1d. Oh boy.
Okay. In your remaining flight through the treetops of the Canal Forest, Namilla,
Yep.
you can spot that there seem to be 3 humanoids shuffling down on shuffling down on the forest floor, spotting them through the branches of dead trees. Can I get a perception check from you as well?
Perception.
From all of us, or
Just for me.
Just from Namilla
Okay.
for now.
How does the 25 sound?
Okay. With a 25, you can see that these beings shuffling seem to be doing so around the remains of a deer lying down on the ground. Just going ahead and dropping down at points to dig into it. And as they do, you see something even stranger, as it's almost like there are tendrils that sprout from each individual's bodies at various points and just flail about, flickering. Some of them
Is it, the,
look up
is
to
it like the same?
Yeah.
Sorry. Is it like the same tendrils from like the kind of like the mind flayer kind of thing?
It's
That effect?
not tendrils like, it's not like the octopus tentacles sprouting from the mouth. These are tendrils that randomly appear like from the forehead, from the torso, from the back.
All right.
And they just kind of like take notice of you all as you fly over. And looking back, you see that they just continue eating what's already presented to them.
oh boy.
I will relay this to the party.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yup.
I don't like this place very much.
Tell me something I don't know.
So we just keep flying. I mean, if they don't pay any attention to us, we should be fine. It's just
Yeah.
in case if they come up to Siona, that's not.
Are they heading to Godholm as well, or?
They didn't seem to have any direction. They were just eating.
They're just
Okay.
around this particular area.
Yeah, just shuffling around a deer corpse and eating it.
Ew.
Eating it raw.
Oh dear.
Wonderful.
Let's keep pressing on.
All right.
To Siona, please.
Yes.
After several more hours, you make your way back to Silena, flying overhead. You no longer see by the entrance the snail people that were taking up root some days ago. But you're able to land easily within the town. As you do... Okay. As you do, you can see that some of the people who are lightly milling about look at you all and see who's accompanying you and are met with awe and wonder.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, wow. Who are we seeing?
You just
No,
see
no,
some
no.
of the random townspeople noticing Leos
Yeah,
Joel and being...
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, he's with me.
Nimila's like, wow, they love me.
That,
Huh, I never got this much attention before. Bye.
oh my gosh, they really love me.
For what reason? I may never know.
Soon enough, you'll give them plenty of reason to love you. Why stay?
You're not in this. No kidding.
I suppose we should head to the cathedral.
The temple, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like there's no time. Yeah, I go.
Yeah, we got the blood of Bryn and we have Jarell with us. Let's deal with this corruption.
Oh, we have Bryn's blood? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nimila
yes,
nearly
yes.
got eaten for it.
I nearly got burned
Yeah.
alive.
No, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Look, that happened like a month ago.
It's sure
What do you mean?
felt
It
like
only
it.
happened 2 days ago. Well, sorry, several days ago.
Hey, be quiet.
Shush.
Okay. Well, it's been a while since I've been here. I'd like to see how Green Hand's faring.
Oh, you have people you know here in Siona.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, priest, Green Hand. Oh, been some years since we last met each other. Oh, they came over here sometime after their own service. Oh. Now, with that, all of you are able to kind of like very easily make your way to St. Rose. And as you do, you can... Okay, who's holding the vial?
I am.
Okay. Nimilda?
I don't think I give it
There's-
to anyone else.
Yeah. Coming inside the temple with the vial in tow,
Oh no.
there is a strange feeling within you as you cross through the door.
How
You know
strange
that
is
feeling like going over a hill and your body's surprised by the movements and it's like your stomach is being brought up, that almost weightlessness within inside?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that. Spread throughout your whole body.
it?
Oh.
But it passes
Roller
by
coaster.
just as quickly. Sorry, what was that?
A roller coaster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you when you're down, that's when everything's very light. When going up, I don't know.
Alright.
I don't feel right. This
Well,
feels something's
feel
off.
better.
Feel bad.
Better.
Let's deal with this as soon as we can then.
What is that sound? I haven't heard that before. Just turn to the side and can see someone just practicing on some weird instruments on the side. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Thought
It
this
was
would be a good place for that. Alright.
Alright.
But yeah,
Seriously now.
on the other side within the temple, you can see the priest Green Hand approach you. Oh, hello there. It's been some days. Hello there, Leroth. Or hello there, Green Hand. Been some time. You're faring well. As well as you can in these days. As well as one can, I suppose. Green Hand looking over to you all as well. And did you also happen to find anything else out there?
oh, just a. Well.
Yeah, dragons, shadow creatures,
Dragons,
tentacles,
jeez.
undead.
Everything bad. is that much to a.
Are we telling them about the massive undead near Godhome?
Oh, yeah.
That would be good to mention, yes. It seems the undead are
Absolutely.
being attracted to the remains of Bryn at Godhome. They seem to be gathering like if something is calling to them. A feast of sorts.
Hmm.
Well, or at least that is the theory.
Yes,
Julia.
it's a theory.
And certainly something to ponder over. Well, yeah, Leroth, I suppose you know the ritual for sanctifying. We'll leave you to that then. Oh, fair enough. Elevation stone down below. Right. I know how to handle this. You see Leroth just kind of like crack his knuckles as he begins heading into the basement.
Follow.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious about this ritual.
Obviously, we follow.
Okay. Down.
But do I feel anything else
Yeah.
with this going downstairs? Does
Okay.
the feeling intensify, or does it just linger?
Do all three of us have this feeling?
Just Milla. And it doesn't really appear again as you continue walking down the stairs. It was just the one time.
All right.
Must have been the wind.
Alright, bud. Down the stairs, you can see that currently in meditation is Koromathis, still positioning himself to look towards the far wall and his focus. Can I get insight checks from you all? Insight or perception,
No.
either one.
Inside perception?
Yeah.
All right, obviously perception.
And one of those is better than the other.
Wow.
Low roll.
All right, 11 from Cans, the 13 from Namilla, and a 6 from Samael. Okay.
Jesus,
Oh, no.
we're not noticing shit.
All right. But yeah, Cornmouth is seems focused at the moment as you all arrive until Leroth Jarrell is just within several feet away. In which case, Cornmouth seems to finally take notice, opening his eyes to look back. Are you the god of war? Leroth just kind of like takes his arm, scratches the back of his head. Oh, what a minute there, Peisty. Oh, god of swords, told the god. Leroth Jarrell. He had to make his own half-hearted service. Oh. Oh. Good job holding out as best as you can. That's some nasty work on that side. Leroth continues kind of like stepping forward, getting closer to the wall.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, I have to go through this somehow, don't I?
And we do have the blow up Bryn, so I
Oh, yeah, that's right. Go ahead and toss it over here. Just some good double measure.
yeah.
All right,
Here you go.
you toss over the vial, and
I don't want to toss it. I just want to hand it to him.
okay.
Yeah, what if he's not a good catcher? That would be
What if
awkward.
I'm not a good throw? I'm not doing that.
All right, Leroth will get back to you and take the vial, and just kind of like uncork it as he's walking, and while he's in front of the wall itself, looking into the crack that's formed, he turns the vial over, and you can see the golden liquid pour out, and in the air shift itself to go into the crack and start spreading out. With that, there is a noticeable feeling like some weight has removed itself around you all. It almost feels a little lighter to walk around here. After that, Leroth just kind of like pockets the vial, looks over. All right. Well, suppose it's time for my own blood now. As a god of war, the price for blood is blood in turn. The sword that cuts, the sword that shields. May my knife prove my devotion to this land. And you see, like, you watch as a sword just forms within Leoth Droyl's hand. Long and slender blade of silvery light, with a handle that's red as the deepest ruby. He holds it in front of him, arm outstretched, palm facing down, as the sword moves itself underneath and cuts against the wrist to let blood spill from it. With that,
I am in awe but the part where he cuts himself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Completely enamored with the magic.
Yeah, with that, Liros puts the arm against the crack in the wall as well, and just smears it as best as he can with his own blood. After a coating of it is applied, he brings his arm back and just kind of like shakes it, and you see the wound heal itself in turn as his blood absorbs into the foundation of the temple.
Intriguing.
And with these two applications finished, you feel, in fact, that same load being taken off seems to be enhanced even further. The air feels fresher now. You feel much lighter. Much more as if that burden has been lifted off of your shoulders. Things almost have a bit more of a jovialness to them. All the while, the sounds of something burning away from beyond echoes through the crack until it seals itself shut. Oh, well, I suppose that's business.
Huh. Just like that.
I whisper, wow.
To you all, as the GM, you have fully made it so this temple is now sanctified land.
Woo!
Evil creatures, the undead, and many demons, devils, and other such fiends cannot enter this land without permission. It is easier to remove malaises in this temple, and Siona as a whole will act as similar sanctified lands.
That is good to hear after seeing the horse of undead on the outsides of Godhome. Nate, I'm
Alright.
gonna ask you something real quick on
Sure.
DM.
Alright. Boop, 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 boop.
Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Can I ask you something real quick through DM?
Sure, what's up?
Awesome, that's nice.
That's not a question. Okay, that is. It's an alright day.
Hey! The fuck? Okay.
Alright. Anything else you all wish to do at this moment?
For a moment, Mel's gonna appear lost in thought and just take a huge sigh of relief. He's like the first moment in the long time where he actually can feel his muscles just relax.
Compared to what we've been experiencing thus far, it's certainly a change in feeling. It is a very welcoming feeling.
Oh, so true.
Well, I do believe it's a good measure to go ahead and have a discussion now. Well, is either any of you with your vice state captain over here? Don't you have something to report over there?
Well, we do have a report of Carl Mathis. Yeah, the fact of we probably should see about whatever's happening at the God Home, because those numbers of undead only seem to be increasing.
Undead gathered around Godhome.
Yes, there's a large amount of undead. Specifically, paladins to Bryn. Like paladins, clerics. That's what we mainly saw, right, Nate?
You mainly saw people who had the shield of Bryn on their armor or any other accompaniment to them.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean
Bryn's
like
army.
paladins or clerics.
I was
Well,
gonna
yeah.
say, is Bryn's like army or
Bryn's forces all undead. Sorry, I fucking it seems like they're all gathering around Godhome.
Not
And I
only
mean
that,
like surrounding it.
my main concern regarding the situation is that it feels like they're being drawn to the power. And after a conversation I had with Jorel, I came to the realization that even though we do see the remains of Bryn there, there's a possibility that Bryn lives somehow. And perhaps whatever is the state that he is in at the moment might be attracting those aiming to make their power their own, perhaps.
Hmm. Do you think you would be able to safely find a way to scout around there?
I mean, as long as we don't look at Bryn's corpse.
That's only one of the issues. Are you sure that you can handle being around all the undead? If it truly is being surrounded, you're talking thousands.
The ones we encountered on the way that were heading to Godhome did not seem to be interested in our presence whatsoever, unless they were stopped from entering or heading that way.
So as long as we don't like do anything to stop that,
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like. Go ahead.
yes.
They almost seems waiting for something to happen.
They don't seem actively hostile towards us.
Not unless we are hostile to them.
Yeah.
What was that one that we tried to stop, but he gave us a warning that we're not supposed to know about something until the time is gone? I did not write that down.
They didn't have a name.
Yeah, we didn't get a name.
Basically, just they did the illusion that soon it would all be revealed.
No.
So there's something is gonna go down. It's probably best we make a move, try to scour the area, see if there's any way inside, or in the worst case scenario, make sure the undead don't make it inside themselves. Because gods know what will happen if whatever they're looking for, they do find it.
Hmm. If you believe that you can find a way to try to gather information, and do so. Otherwise, the only other things I could think of would be to contact his Bryn's latest wife, the High Priestess Panaya. Cormathus looks over to Leiroth, and Leiroth just kind of like shrugs his shoulder. I've been stuck in Fastrum for years. I have no idea what could have happened with the High Priestess. I suppose the other ones would be to look for any of the other children of Bryn. I'll see if any of the Archway can communicate. We, at least know Kerno has some semblance. Who knows about Andros of the river, though?
You think they could help us give insight into what could possibly be attracting all this attention?
The children that would be on this continent still possibly might have some insight at least. Better insight than we could have. Ganau and Hydrus, though, it's tough to tell what they know.
You say children, how many are there?
I believe there would be
That's funny.
about, just within this country, there would be, I believe, 4 or 5 of them. You'd be able to find one in Ergrad. There's another who owns the Bosch Fields to the north. And the Goddess of Ales, Thera, would be in Ionthus to the northwest. I do not know where the others live other than that. They prefer to wander. Several others would be further east into the islands there. Well, what is your direction then, company?
I think I want to see Godhome. Just something about it. Where are the other gods that you mentioned again? Ionthus and...
Ionthus, Bosch, and Ergrad.
Okay, I could not find Bosch. Oh, the fucking marsh. Oh my god, okay.
Marshlands.
And they...
Yeah, I was looking for that too. It's
they're
like,
the-
Has
So
it
they
been
would
there?
all
What?
be. They're all up. I say we make the trek down to Godhome real quick. Just check it out. Come back up. Check. Do these 3. Come back down. Check on Godhome one more time and see if the situation's changed, and then come back.
I suppose just having constant surveillance from whoever's available here from the current team. I don't know if there's been any uh news from with us. Perhaps they could help us surveil Godhome while we go in search of the
Hmm.
children of Bryn.
If the temple's sanctified, I can help lead the rest of them to investigate, the rest of our forces here to investigate Godhome. As you all take to look for the children of Bryn then.
Okay.
I suppose just don't forget to let them know not to interact directly with the undead. That's or disturb them. I suppose we just wish to survey the situation. I don't want to imagine what escalation could lead to.
Especially
We,
if they're all compiled together.
yeah, I don't
Angry
believe we
one,
have the
I don't want.
forces.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll make sure to keep things as peaceful as possible. And what is you, Thunder God?
Thunderbringer. Or the ringer.
Oh my god, please.
I am gonna do a little bit of babysitting, I think. These boys, they still need to grow into adults. I feel like I might as well tag along with them for some time. Hmm. It's a little sad to hear that, but at least they'll be in good company.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Leoth was saying that he's going to be going with you 3.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got a little confused over that. Like, wait,
His
what?
help will be good. We don't really know how the children of Bryn look like.
No, that's. Babysitting. Babysitting, really?
Babysitting.
Right.
I-
Well then. We'll see you later some other time there, by God. Cormathis seems to want to say something, but holds himself and turns to go upstairs.
I mean, if you need to say something, just say it.
Hmm?
What?
Oh. Oh, Well, by the way, now that there's no more eyes down here, you see Leiroth go ahead and just seem to pull from the air 3 feathers of obsidian dark color. One for each of you.
What's this?
Woven from the remains of what lingered within there.
Wait, what?
A special gift. And do for helping purify these lands. If one of you were to fall, you'll be lifted back up.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Phoenix
really?
down!
A revivify.
Yeah, these feathers are essentially free revivify. That's also part of your thing for fully fixing the temple.
Yay! We can be stupid once.
So, I'm about to pull a gamer move.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
no.
walking to a dragon. Oh, I'm about to see your gamer move right now.
Well, do be careful. If there's nothing of you to bring back, then, well, we'll remain where you are.
That's good to know.
Alright. So, where do you Majesties wish to lead off to first?
Probably the closest one, which would be this one.
Alright. Oh, you want to go to Adiad first?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that little village. Why? I think I might go way up over here. When you're old and leave, no? Or do you want to take a little bit of rest here in town while you can?
Let's stay the night.
Yeah, obviously stay the night.
Yeah.
We don't want to strain ourselves.
I've been traveling for quite some time. I do not remember the last time we just.
Alright. I'll make sure to find you all in due time. Alright. So, what do you all want to do for the rest of your day?
Samel wants to, I guess, see how far that feeling that he has right now goes. Like if it's only inside the temple, or if he can enjoy a walk around Siona, and kind of enjoy this new sensation. He had almost forgotten what it was like.
Your feeling continues through your walk. Just a strange sense of freedom that's been absent for some time.
Can I talk to Siren? Is that his name?
Siren, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you can find Siren back
I
at
will.
the base within the inn.
Okay. I'll just mention like wanting to meet back up at night.
Okay. Alright. Not a fancy meeting that'll be. Sure. We can meet out the evening.
Got it. Sounds good.
Anything for you, Namilla?
How are the people faring now? Are they also feeling this relief?
Make an insight check.
Right.
I'll help. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Another 13.
Alright, a 13 insight check. People are noticeably more at ease, although what extent and in what ways are a little bit lost on you, but you at least notice that people seem to be more willing to be outside. Even though the sky is covered in clouds, it almost feels like there is a spot of sunshine beaming down upon this town.
That's good. And how are the rest of our crew being?
Tired and worn out from patrols around the town. Some battle marks against them. You do see that how Old Boku was once mutated by that fight when he got in here is in full fit shape and able to join in walking around, occasionally taking out an instrument and playing it along or singing a song. Mela, as you're kind of like taking in the sights of Siona, seeing this more uplifted atmosphere, you do feel a presence from behind you. Not oppressive or anything. It's just you're taking notice of something there.
Is it like a solid form or like?
If you look back, you do see that behind you is just Leroth Jarrell. You didn't hear a step from him,
It's like what?
but you just notice him all of a sudden behind you. Oh,
Well, hi there.
oh, hello there.
Hi.
I do believe that I do owe you a conversation still. One more easily talked
yeah.
about in private.
That's right. I almost totally forgot about that.
Oh.
So,
I seem to have accidentally revealed something about you that you were unaware of.
yeah, you, I believe you called me crafted.
Yes.
What
You're
is that? What is that exactly? Like, I know we're still out in the open, and
Yeah.
do we want to like have this like privately conversation, or can this just be talked about this right here, right now?
whichever you prefer.
Like, is it like an inherent bad thing?
Oh, there's nothing inherently bad about it.
Hmm. I mean, I guess we can just walk through the village and just talk about this.
Alright. So, what do you wish to know then?
How exactly can you tell about that? Like, what was it? Our first conversation, not our very first conversation about this, but like, eventually, it was just the both of us were able to like talk to one another one on one, and then you immediately clocked in on what this crafted thing is about with me.
Well, crafted aren't exactly creatures of legend, nor are they common sights. They are beings, often people, made by a god, for one purpose or another. Some just want to make someone that can find a spell that's lost on that god, and some Just want to see if they can make the most amusing individual. The reasonings behind differ. The purposes vary greatly. That's not you. House that crafted you were not born. You were made. Much akin to the Asa, the spirit folk that serve within the greater cathedrals and temples. You are something born of some deity's wish and desire. No, I will say the only reason I know is because I'm old enough and high enough up the chain that I can see those differences within the soul. It'll be lost on someone like Lommatis who's relatively new to this.
Okay. So, what I'm hearing, I'm made, created, not like, well, the difference between the two is just what? like, like if I'm created by God, would you be able to know who or which
Oh,
one what made me?
that's a strange thing there.
It,
Usually your god will make sure to sign their work, so to say. Leave something behind that indicate they're the one who crafted that soul. Well, whose
so I was
signature was left on you?
so,
I just assumed you were told outright.
no. I mean, my parents told me about the real story about how I was found and they took me into their home. And that kind of like started the reason why I left and began traveling the out of Arcanus, but I wasn't expecting this. So I'm not really a gnome at all. I'm just
You,
this thing.
you are still a gnome. You're just
Okay.
not born from one gnome and another. You're more akin to the original, the ones who were first crafted by the gods.
Okay. Um
It's okay to need some time to take this all
I need to
in.
think this over. Yeah, like what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just creating. And yet I wasn't told or there was no knowledge of this prior that could tell me that I was created out of something, and yet there's like no memory, no nothing beforehand.
Well, unfortunate bit of news that I've blood and it's my own ascension. A lot of the gods are also complicated. They're all up to their own tricks, their own schemes. I cannot offer you the comfort of knowing more than what I've already revealed.
Well, as much I do appreciate knowing more about this because it does um what's the word to it? Um, it does give me something to like try to understand more than just having this feeling of finding this purpose. Or at least that's what I call it.
Well, let's think of it like this. If no one had claimed you, or no one had left a task for you, then find who you are yourself.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. It just not knowing is the battle, I guess, of trying to find that out.
Well, I wish you luck and finding the answers that you seek, and forging
Thank
your
you.
own along the way.
And there's nothing you can point me in any direction that could help me find more out about this. Like to find like which god created me or what have you.
Oh, you're getting into dangerous territories there.
Mm.
You're asking me, another god, to meddle into the affairs of another.
I mean, is it really meddling if just point me in a certain direction? Like, it doesn't have to be very specific.
I told you in our first meeting. God cannot do anything for a mortal without
Alright.
a payment of some type.
Good. Gotcha. I don't think I have anything. So,
You've given me
I'll find it.
aid before,
I have.
a payment of stories.
That's right. Payment of stories. Hmm.
When I have an answer, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, looking at the god himself would be quite impossible right now. Can't really pierce those clouds up above for my vision.
Yeah.
Can barely see
But,
half this world right now.
it is the biggest concern right now.
Can you make an
Perhaps
insight
things.
check?
Okay, insight checked. Yay. Let this be better. The web been rolling. Okay.
A 19. Alright, as you're talking to Jira, sorry, Leora Thrill, you see his eyes seem to glaze over for a second before kind of like snapping back to attention to you. Are you saying?
What was that just now? Where were you? Like,
I was trying to see something.
is it something that I can ask for, or is this something that you wish to keep to yourself, kind of thing?
It is something that it was something that can be seen by you later.
Cool.
Just know that you may not see them now. There are some allies still waiting.
Um,
Now, do you wish to continue traversing around the town? Or are there any more questions that you would ask of me?
I don't particularly have any more questions. No, I don't. It's just, it is a wonder, for certain. However, this feels like something that I personally would have to find myself. But I believe that after whatever that's happening with the sky, the cloud sky, perhaps the perhaps my future would be ever more clear, where I can officially find what I'm searching for.
You're the search. So it only makes sense that there's plenty for you to find.
So that's why you named me that. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna continue walking through the village.
Alright.
Um,
Layroth's presence vanishes from behind you. Yeah.
he just vanishes. He just
Yep.
doesn't walk away. What happened? What?
Yeah, he just vanishes.
What the fuck is this?
He's a god. He can do whatever he wants.
Why can't I do this if I'm created by a god? What the fuck?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No,
I'm sorry, that was so mean.
Alright.
no, that was funny. Which want you know, Buckaroo? I can hear him say that in his mind. It's like, hey, you're crafted. You're no god, though. Damn it. Teasing me with this.
Alright. Unless there's anything else for the day. Alright, we can go ahead and into the night. Can, so you wish to meet with Siren?
Yep.
Alright. Finding a secluded spot, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I can find some narrow path between some abandoned houses. Siren, waiting for you in tow. So, what do you wish to have this all about there, Cons? Maybe wanting
Well-
some midnight escapades, I assume. He just kind of like gives a teasing grin.
Oh, well, I mean... Oh no, you caught me. But I just wanted to give you the update about everything, that happened.
And what update is that?
I'll tell him pretty much whatever we told, everything that we told, Wow, why can't I think... What was that?
Coramathus?
Yes. And I'll also include the locations of the other, godchildren.
It sounds like things are gonna get a little strange.
Yeah. You might end up having to head over to Godhome.
With undead that attack if provoked, but not any other time, huh?
Nope. He'll probably just be sitting around, doing nothing.
Yes. Doing Nothing. I can listen. I can work with this. So,
Oh yeah?
how do you provocate them, though?
How do you what?
Provocate. Anger.
Provocate.
Make them want to fight you.
Block them? Stop them from getting to God Home? I'd even assume that they'd probably be mad if you... This is a theory. Maybe even block the line of sight of God Home?
Well, thank you for your assistance on this.
Yeah.
I'll see if an opportunity arises.
Sounds good.
I'll say. It feels good to be making a deal with the devil. Oh, you take care of your business.
Fucking...
I'm sorry. Why you... what is going on?
So, mosquito.
Oh,
I figured it was some insect.
you take care of your business. I'll take care of mine. Good luck finding any of those bastards.
And good luck with your side of things.
Well, I suppose. Well, that's about it for now, then.
Yeah, that could be it.
Could be.
I give him a playful wink and then hop off. This is the barrel I'm sitting on.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else for the evening for anyone?
That's it for me.
Okay. Everyone good until the morning then?
Yup.
Yes.
At least I am.
Alright. In which case, another day passes by. Hey, it's now been 2 weeks of you all being on this world.
Oh,
You. I'm kidding.
2 more weeks, it'll be a month.
Very good. You go ahead and get yourselves prepared. Go through anything you wish to do in the morning before Leroth appears before the lot of you. Rough. I believe
know.
it's...
Clean up. Getting geared up.
Yeah.
I do believe it's time to make our way over to the Wash Fields. Which route do you want to make a more direct route? I do recommend taking a bit of a detour, but...
Oh, detour where?
Well, not so much of a straight path, just a little bit of curving around.
Like that.
But if you wish to make things a little bit faster, that'll be fun.
We would have to cut through Lord's monuments. Which, to me, looks suspiciously fingerprint shaped.
I'll say this outright, that's just the best texture I could find for what
Oh
that
no,
field's
you're
supposed to be.
fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I was figuring it was like, that's all mountains. Let's not go through the mountains.
No, I don't want to.
So if we do go around, I mean, we can stop at
Loss.
next wherever Draw wants to go first, but then make our way to the marsh.
Well, isn't one of them here in Daedra?
You were told one would be in the Bash Fields.
Yeah, the bash. That's what I've heard.
But then we were told one would be out here, right?
No, Ionthus or Airgrad. Airgrad
Oh,
to the
Airgrad.
south.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Should we head to Airgrad then? Either way, we're going pretty far.
I feel like we should get the furthest ones first before heading down to Airgrad.
So Ionthus first. Ionthus, then the marshes, and then stop in Sayona, and then Airgrad.
Decor Mathis said that he'll need like a party out to help us, or
Cormathus said that he was going to be joining alongside the rest of the Brindwatch to go investigate Godhome while you all
oh, that's
do
right,
this.
that's what he was doing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do that.
I trust Garamanthus.
Same.
Dang, almost 1,000 miles of travel total.
Yeah. Crazy.
Thank God for Veseraps.
Yeah. Can you imagine how many months it would take you otherwise?
Oh my god.
Do we
I don't want to
want
think about it.
to? Yeah, exactly.
So I own this first? Or the marshes? Alright, marshes it is.
I was gonna say marshes, you know.
I have no preference, so
So then do we want to, I think we should go around. Do we, since we're in close proximity, do we want to see Loss? I mean, we're quite literally not that far away from it, if we're going around.
Yeah, isn't it what Jorl wanted to do? Wait, where do you want to stop at?
Well, I didn't say to stop by anywhere. I just suggested moving around the monuments. Or if you wish to stop by River Bay, that works too.
Oh, the river. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's just saying, don't go through the mountains, the monuments.
Well, if you all wish to go through the monuments and take a one for the sighting, that's works very well as well.
Alright, you
Who
know
knows?
what?
You might find something interesting.
Alright, Nate.
I don't want to. Don't say interesting like it means
That's the
nothing
DM
to
talking
you.
to us. That's the DM
No, that's
talking
just-
to us.
that's a rat with some chest hair right there.
What?
You know what? You got gumption, kid. Let's do it. I'll be right back.
Goddamn.
And Brian was never seen again.
Decide on a place, or when I get back, I'm just gonna say we're going to this place.
I don't even know what loss is.
Well, it's a
Let's
meme
just
from a
stop
few
at the
years
river
ago.
bay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Stop by where Draw wants to go, and then make our way to the marsh.
Okay. Layra, Jarrell never said to go to one place in particular before the marsh. He just gave the suggestion to go around the mountains.
Well,
Okay.
God.
But it was also like, I mean, if you want to see the mountains, if you want to see the monuments, hey, you'll find something cool there.
Don't want that. I don't trust a word of that.
My guess is gonna be a fucking dragon again.
It's like, we've already came across so many dragons as of late. Can we take a break?
I mean, to be fair, this is a nice god telling us, hey, maybe there's something nice there.
Yeah, what is nice by definition to you?
Well,
Not an enchanted sword. Something that I'm not dealing half damage to enemies with.
everyone don't know what I mean by that. Like, it is a great challenge ahead of you there. Well, the monuments have been affected in their own way, from what my visions tell me. And what I saw yesterday.
I mean, we could always go towards them. We don't even have to go through them. We can just go towards them and see what's going on there.
And just fly, like,
And then we could
around
always
it.
just go around the perimeter. So what I say is we just go to the mountains, or monuments, see what's going on there, and then decide there. If it looks like we can brave it, then we try. If we figure we should probably go around, then we go around.
All right, that's a fair assessment, I think.
Cool. It's better than twiddling our thumbs thinking about what ifs.
Okay. If anyone would like to, you can also go ahead and do a religion check on the
okay.
Lord's monuments.
Religion check.
Oh, man, religion.
On the way.
Man, religion.
Okay. Novella's got a 21. Cans has an 8.
You know.
Growing up in our
Oh, is Samael rolling as well?
arcane really helps.
No.
Yeah. I'm
No.
trying. Hold on.
Okay.
It's horrible. Hold on. I'm trying to get the character sheet up again.
That's okay. Take your time.
And there we go. Did it roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 14.
Yeah.
All right. Namilla,
Yep.
the Lord's monuments, you remember reading about them before? They're a series of statues of great heights, well over 100 feet tall each, made to depict each of the pantheon and the favored children of Bryn within Domon Bryn. They are
Okay.
one of the sites of pilgrimage, both within this Doman and for those who are able to make the journey from elsewhere as well. And within the Lord's monuments is also an obelisk known as the Pillar of Strength, which stands even taller than the mightiest of these statues. It is a place for people to take part for a special pilgrimage to try to show themselves as a champion. If one is able to best the feats within the pillar all on their own, then they are granted a boon at the top, be it a weapon forged for them, or some enhancement, some enchantment laid within their very being.
Ooh.
It is extremely difficult, and only the most prominent of souls are able to pass.
So very much Save this for later.
It does sound like we have to save this for later. Would be cool, but no.
How harsh could the trials be?
I still think we should at least go to the Lord's Monuments just to see how they're affected by the by what's going on here.
Mm,
It's better to know the layout of the land than to not, in my opinion.
that is true.
Okay. Or if that
I
is
do
what you
wish to
wish.
tell them about that too. Like, it's the place where just trials.
Royals await there for sure. On your, probably is advised to make sure to keep a distance first. Well, that's where you'll want to go first. And I'm aboard. Okay.
Oh, I mean, we'll visit. We'll visit. We may not go through it, but we'll visit.
Alright. Is there anything else you all wish to do before you depart?
I
Okay.
guess just double check our rations and be ready.
Okay.
Yeah, ration up.
Oh, hold on, that reminds me. Go ahead and one person roll 2d4.
I'll do it. I call dibs.
Okay.
4.
You're able to supply yourselves with 4 more potions of healing before you head on out.
Woo!
From the inn, as the caretaker was able to craft that many for you all, and an additional 4 for those journeying to Godhome.
Question.
Answer?
Is there a blacksmith here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there also, like... How prevalent are magic items in this world?
They're common enough. It's just probably harder to find in these states of ruin everything's in now.
Are there any magic, like, items here? In Siona?
You haven't found any when you looked before.
Darn. Okay. I'm on the hunt for a magic sword.
Have you considered going the way of the monk? You will make your fist your sword.
I've already done that years ago. Shout out to my punchy boy. Anyway.
But yeah, the smith you would be looking for was the one headed by Rutnik Taskbuster.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, you.
If he doesn't have any magic items, then that's fine.
Yeah, I believe he's also said that there's a possibility of being able to forge those if you were all to be able to help.
Forge magic items?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Side quest?
Side quest?
Side quest?
Side quest?
Oh no,
Look,
the forging. This is
You
most
get magic
all-
items. I will... You know what? Yeah, I'll go to the blacksmith. And I'll do a little knock-knock on the door. And then, like...
Oh, what's up? Oh, well then you're part of the Outsiders, right?
Yes. Um, we heard about your proposal to like make magic items.
Uh, yes, the Forge is a little bit worn and weary, but with some proper metals and some other equipment, possibly. The easiest way is if you were to find the Frozen Forge.
The Frozen Forge.
Yes, it's a gift from the Pantheon gods, Dotin and Ys.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's only for the high blessed smiths, the highest honor out there.
Okay.
One such of these called for, these Frozen Forges would be, last I knew, the owner within this domain is the smith Yimna Kunthir, who lives in the town of Kila, over in the northeast.
Here. Okay. So we go there, get this Frozen Forge, bring it back.
We can find a way.
Oh fuck, we might have to fucking walk it back.
But that anything made with that forge there would automatically have magic imbued within it, as well as the cord of the goddess of ice, breathing down any that it's slashed against.
Ooh. Ooh, that's... Alright.
An armor will be able to repel similar ice and block you from falls of the gods.
Alright, good to know. We will see about getting that.
Huh.
We are actually going to be near that way, so...
Alright, that's interesting. If you're able to bring them over here, then by all means. I can't say that my skills match what is needed for that forge, but it'll be a high honor to try.
Then... I'll 100% bring it so you can try. It's better to have as many things that we can have to get an advantage. Gods know we need it.
Everything to help survive another day.
Exactly. Alright. We'll see what we can do. Have a good day.
Alright. You as well.
I will, relay all this information to everyone.
Neat.
I say... Because if we go to... Kile, then we're heading straight back to Siona. I'm thinking we go to Ianthus, then to the marsh, then to Kila, then back to Siona. So then that, or we go to Kila, go back to Siona, and then go do our thing.
Oh my god.
But I think the best way would probably be to just knock it out this way and leave Kila for last.
Yeah.
And then, because we're heading down to Airgrad anyway, we might as well just stop in Siona to resupply.
Yeah.
So,
All right. You're going to go for Ionthus then?
yes.
Yeah. Goddamn this planning. It's too much.
I'm sorry I tried to make a large area for you all to be able to explore with many ways for the adventure to go.
How dare you? What the fuck?
Listen, but I am very indecisive when there's like multiple things happening. So I'm just like, I don't know which way would be the most efficient path possible. But if we can do everything in just one single line, and
I
then
would
come right back.
I would love to go to Kila first, just because magic weapons would probably make the gods stuff
Combat
easier.
Yeah.
But I also realize that would probably be like a trip and back, unless we could somehow teleport it straight to Siona. But that's just me.
The advantage of doing that too is if we bring it back and then we put a request, it might be ready by the time we come back. Other
Ooh.
errand.
And if the sooner we bring it back, the more people that'll be armed with magic weapons. Ooh, yeah, we should actually go to Kila first.
Yeah, I think Killith would be good.
Yes,
three-
actually, yeah, I think that might be the idea, just so we can strengthen Siona a bit more.
Korometh is like leading a force near Godhome, and there sure is a lot of undead there.
They might benefit from magical weapons,
They would.
so let's head to Kila first. Is that fine with you?
Oh, yes. That should look very fine. It'll be 2 days ride over there.
And then a 2-day raid back.
I guess you can get a view of some of what's happening with the monuments on the way too then.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we wouldn't even be losing major time if we went around, because we'd really only be hitting the tail end of it.
Or you all have your means of plans down? Your aunts, you want to say?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, very well then. Okay, so you all go ahead and get onto your best rabs and go with your journey. Let's start with 2d20s during this ride.
Okay. I'll roll a d20 if you want to roll one rider.
I'll roll another.
I just realized how hard it'd probably be for game to roll, so.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh my god, 7 and 13 Kingdom Hearts!
Who knew?
Man.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay. So, as you
I'm scared.
should be. As you journey above the Canal Forest, you eventually can hear the sounds of something in the winds. Down further below you. Can I get some perception checks, actually?
Perception? Okay.
All right.
I don't know what I expected.
Expect the unexpected.
Okay. Namilla.
Yes, sir.
Down below in the woods, you can see that walking forward with a cane in hand, dressed in fashionable clothing, is a humanoid who is accompanied by what look to be. It's tough to tell. It's kind of like kites. No, they've got arms and legs to them too. It's something strange and surreal. But four of these waving creatures accompany the nobly dressed person in their walk.
Oh my god, trying to spell. So there's a person with a cane, fashionably clothed, accompanied by what appears like kites with arms and legs. Is that all?
Yes, that's what you see down below.
Okay.
Kites? Like the
Accompanied by
ones you
kites with.
fly in the sky?
But they have arms and legs. What is this place? This gets better and better every time we go out. Oh my god.
Crazy.
This place is too much for my psyche to handle.
It is.
Okay. What if you don't do anything?
I mean, I tell them like this is fucking weird. Hey, what do you
This
all
seems-
make of this?
This seems interesting. I'm kind of low-key interested.
This is the first time we've really ventured, well, in a while, somewhere that's not just the south of Siona. So maybe catching the bearings of what happens this side of town would not be, detrimental.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking. I'll fly towards and probably stop like 50 feet in the air. Not 50 feet. 10 feet in the air.
Oh, 10
screw it. I'll
feet?
just fucking land down.
Okay. Alright, so you land down and the dressed individual continues just walking. Oh, where do you land in proximity?
Like, let's say 60 feet away.
Behind them, in front of them?
In front of them. In front of them.
Okay. So you land 60 feet in front of this person, and as you do, you look over. Make me another perception check.
Oh, you fucker.
Okay.
I can't perception well.
Yeah, 7. You look over and see the individual still moving forward. It's really tough to make out anything for them except for their flashy clothing and the strange creatures by them that, yeah, I guess they kind of look like kites with limbs. It's, tough to tell.
Hello? Hi.
I mean, I'll also land next to you to get a proper look at this.
All right.
I mean, if he's stopping, I'm stopping.
So does Namilla also have to roll, or?
in the middle of can, as you make your landing, you just hear from behind you, Leroth just go, Just a
Yeah.
hum.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I am also curious about what this is. Have you? I mean, you've been stuck in one city for how long? This is something different. Witness.
Alright.
What do you make of it, Terrell?
I would go ahead and make a perception check.
All right.
Can we help?
Alright. A 25. Oh, Samael, where are you for this? Samael, are you also landing or are you staying above?
No, he will go with Nimila.
Okay. With a 25, Namilla, you land, and as you look over, you are able to kind of like focus in better now that things are more still, and you're able to take the time to actually truly look at this being. And you realize, well, first accompanying them, it only looked like kites from above with them. But now that you're looking forward, you can see the four beings have humanoid torsos to them. The backs of them being wavy like a kite, like something floating in the air and using the back of it to keep itself propelled.
Can you repeat that slowly? What?
The creatures that are floating by the person have almost a flat kite-like back to them, pale skin, but the front
But they
half
have-
is like a person.
Okay.
And as for the person who is well dressed, you look at their face and see that there is none. As they get closer, you see that where the face should be is just rows and rows of jagged teeth and circles.
We gotta go.
Okay, bye.
I thought investigating sounds like a bad idea, guys.
Yeah, that person
Hop
has
on
no
our
face,
best
but
robs and leave.
So,
Yeah.
Get the chopper. Let's get out of here.
You see that and just yell that take off, the rest of them taking off.
Take off. We're leaving. We don't want none of this.
Well, I haven't seen one of those before. Oh.
Nope. I haven't either. I don't want...
Wait, do you think that guy would appreciate a specimen like that?
What do you mean?
The guy that we were talking.
The one
Okay.
who gave us the
It was an
trip.
reps, yeah.
Wow.
I thought.
It is the thought, but it's
yeah.
accompanied by a person with no face, yet has rows of jagged teeth. What are you thinking?
I'm literally thinking of that picture of Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, where he just has the hole in his head, but instead of the hole, there's just teeth. That's what I'm thinking.
My first thought was just it's gonna be another Slender Man, but then the jagged teeth comes in. It's like nope.
I was thinking of that one monster from Monster Hunter that has the no
Holy
face.
No fucking way! What is this picture?
I just show them all what the picture of a Fearsmith is. By the way.
Fearsmith?
Yeah.
Fearsmith. I don't even want to know what that is. What that entails. Fearsmith?
You know what? I'm good. I'm really good. I don't. I'm good, actually.
Oh, are you sure? Okay then.
Don't come after us, Fearsmith.
Alright, but yeah,
Just
you're
no.
uninterrupted in your
Oh,
leading.
wait. Which direction is he walking towards?
North.
Okay.
Away from Siona. We're good.
Yep.
We're fine.
Alright. So, with that done, eventually you're able to finish the rest of your journey. Heading to the feet of the Lord's monuments. The range of mountains and statues alike here. Namilla, with your passive perception. As you look over to the range and see the flat, rocky land interrupted by pillars here and there, you almost hear sounds of thuds. Not like simply tapping a rock against another. Like there's something deeply heavy.
Unlike last time where I heard a thumping sound with Cormathis beating the living shit out of the other guy. I don't fuck it if I call his name. I'm gonna sneak in to see what this is.
Okay. You want to go ahead and try to take a peek on your Vesrab?
No.
Okay. Well,
Vesrab,
it is a
stay
great.
here.
It'll be a very great distance after landing to try to get a good look.
Ah, fucking hell. Fine, sure.
Okay.
With my Vesrab. Just.
Alright, as the night's approaching, it is pretty much dark out at this point.
Dark vision. Don't care.
Up to 60 feet.
Up to 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead and try to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Are any of you trying to join to try to get an understanding?
I'll also join. And I'll help Namilla.
I was going to say Namilla would be given a help action actually by Jarrell.
Oh, okay.
25. So actually it would have been a straight roll, so it would actually still be that 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The rest of you two would be at disadvantage then.
Oh. Man, disadvantage with a -1. I wonder how that's gonna go.
You never know.
Up 8.
You know, it could have been worse. Alright, and Samael with a 12. You know, a lot of you try to get an idea of what is happening, but the best that can be done is Namilla and Samael occasionally hearing the sounds of some deep impact elsewhere in the darkness. Way beyond division.
Direction?
North, within the fields of the monuments.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's. I can't see it. Just leave it go alone,
Okay.
I guess. Just make a mental note of it.
Alright. So eventually you all take your time to set up camp when it becomes too dark to continue flying. And it's time to let the Vesravs and yourselves rest for the night. Anything you all wish to do here?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll do a watch.
Oh, you want to do a watch with Leiroth?
Oh wait, I forgot he can just stay up. Nope, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my sleep in where I can get it.
Okay. Yes, there's
I'm a busy man.
yeah, there's nothing else for any of you. Can I get a D100? Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Ryder?
I was just thinking out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything really to go on.
Ryder, do you want to roll the D100?
Sure. Roll 1d100. Make sure nothing is in between it. Rolling.
Oh, 1. Okay.
Whoa! I've only ever seen that happen twice.
I've
So you
seen it
get two
happen
nickels.
for a cleric trying to do divine intervention like 5 times before.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out to Stone. Shout out to me. My first ever D100 roll. Rolling a 1.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Oh, boy. You almost got killed by a god.
I did! I almost did!
Anywho.
Alright, hold on. Hold on a bit. Let me close this door.
Alright, let me know when you're good.
Whoever they're watching in the other room is getting pretty loud. And they forgot to shut it. I'm back now.
Yes.
Okay. While you are all asleep, well, first, Samael,
Oh no.
in your rest, you just hear a voice within. Feels good to breathe again. Our town had gotten stifling.
You know, I have to say the exact same thing. So I guess I'll go to show that was enough to get rid of you, huh?
For the time, at least, trespasser.
You want to make yourself useful and just say why all the undead are around Godhome over there? Is there someone else like you somewhere here?
Do you think I know what happens in this world beyond what you know yourself?
Oh,
I
you know, we're
am
just here
not a
hoping.
god.
I was just hoping you had more use than just being a very annoying voice in my head.
Usefulness to you is not my endeavor to make. You are a tool for me.
Only while I'm stuck here with you.
Oh, trespasser. Continue on. And I might feel generous enough to make sure neither of us see another or hear another.
Don't pin me up a good time.
One more thing.
Yes.
Wake up. You might need to. With that,
Stanel wakes up.
yeah, with that, you can start to hear the sounds of rumbling, something just shattering and colliding in the distance north of you. And with that, like, Layroth kind of like just runs over to that side between the camp and whatever's happening there. And you can see him kind of like just ready his arm backwards, bring a sword out in tow. The rumbling now is loud enough that the rest of you wake up as well.
What
And
is happening?
What?
you wake up in time to see a large chunk of stone, 40 feet across, come roaring your way.
Oh.
As Layroth charges forward and slashes into it several times within the blink of an eye, turning the colossal boulder into fragments that scatter outwards around the camp.
I'll grab my weapon.
Was that an avalanche?
Not an avalanche. Their fighting seems to have an impact over here.
What's fighting?
Oh, don't you know what the residents of the monuments are? It appears they've woken up.
Oh boy.
Is that dangerous to us? And should we find a new place to rest, or?
Oh, I thought this should be far enough away. Back up. We might need to move a few miles out after all.
Mm.
And through all this, you can still hear these sounds of impacts, of stone clashing against stone, as if hills were fighting each other.
Yeah, let's book it. Let's leave.
Yeah. Get yourselves resorted and your camping situation getting further away. It takes a little bit from your rest, forcing you all to get another delay. But eventually you're able to finish this, indeed.
I was about to say, I don't have anything that would be able to fight stone.
Right.
I don't have anything to fight. Tons of stone.
Okay. You all make your way away from the Lord's monuments and the Titanomachy within. Find yourselves another spot to rest. And eventually the morning comes around. Ready for your second half of this trip to the town of Kila. And with that, so this will be a shorter episode of Forlorn Dirge as we go ahead and stop for now. Get back to this in another week. Thank you all for watching and listening. Hope you all had a good time with this. As we go ahead and get ourselves ready for departing, though, how about we go ahead and get a reminder of who you all are and where else you can be found? Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian. You can find me wherever I'm worth finding. Blue Sky, Cosmic Zeta, Twitch, Cosmic Zeta. That's all I've got. Back to you.
Alright. Ryder?
I am Incandescent Writer. You'll find me on Twitch with the same name as well as Blue Sky. We just got back into Liza P, playing through the DLC, and we have started, actually, our summer reading community event.
Alright. Thank you very much as well. Hope the event goes well. Game?
Hi, I'm Game. You can find me at GameKind. In GameKind's near but you. Probably gonna be radio silent for a while on my channel, because currently visiting my girlfriend. So, see you all back in July. Or in Forlorn Dirge every Tuesday.
Alright. Hope the trip's a good one for you.
Thank you.
Okay. And you can find me at twitch.tv/GamerSilicon, YouTube at GamerSilicon, or Blue Sky at the same username as well. This week for streaming should be a lot of Souls stuff, some Liza P DLC, and Night Rain.
Night Rain.
Yeah, I got
Night
Night
Rain.
Rain planned on Friday with Brian and Ryder, in fact. Maybe some on Saturday as well. Not sure, but Liza P DLC is planned for Thursday, but I might have to delay that because I messed my right hand up at the gym yesterday, and it's hard to use a controller for an extended period of time right now. It should be good
Yeah, I guess
by Friday at least, but yeah. Don't know if I'll
Get
be able
some
to
rest.
catch up to the DLC on my PC in time. But yeah, hope you all.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, it is what it is. I can find something else then. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. You've been amazing, wonderful, kind, gracious, gorgeous. I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all. Well, if you're ready for whatever other nonsense comes around next time we're here on Forlorn Dirge, have yourselves an amazing week ahead. You deserve it. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.